How's it going, everybody? Jon MacLennan here. Hope you're having a great day and welcome to my studio. In today's lesson, we're going to break down how to play Loving Maid by Led Zeppelin. This song has an epic rock riff to it, and I'm going to take you through how to play it note for note and also the bridge section and show you just a few things to watch out for as you go through learning this song. Before we get into the video though, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and make sure to hit subscribe. If you're new here, we post brand new lessons every single day on the channel, just like this, so hit subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss a video. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the lesson. Loving Maid, she's just a woman. Let's break this song down. We're going to start off with that classic riff and we'll hit an A chord at the top of the song. Here's what it sounds like. Alright, so we're going to start on just hitting an open position A chord, and I do this with one finger. I'm just going to play the open A string and then barring down my first finger here to get the A. And I'm not going to play the high E string, so I'll stop at the B string. And of course, we've got Plant singing on top of that with a purple and a fitted hat. I'm not sure what the words are, but something like that. And we're gonna slide in, and you don't have to slide, I think just on the record it's straight on it, but I like sliding into it. I'm gonna play the 5th fret of the low E string, and we're playing this riff that's based off of the A minor pentatonic. We're gonna play 5, then 3 on the A string, back to 5 on the E, then 3, 4, 5 on the A string. So then we'll go to 3 on the low E, and then 5, 3 on the A, 5 on the E. And the rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And the rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So mainly 8th notes there, and I'll be using all down picks, just because that gives me a really good rock sound. Then we're going to have these 8th notes on the 3rd fret to the 5th fret of the low E. That's just 3, 5, 3, 5. So those together sound like this. Now you want to rest in between those 3, 5. So 3, 5, rest, 3, 5, rest. You could do that by just covering the strings with your strum hand, and I'll also do it with my fret hand as well. I'm doing a lot of muting. Then we're going to go to some triads. This is going to be 7, 6, 5. 7 on the D, 6 on the G, and 5 on the B. And I'm not going to play any other strings. I mean, I think on the record it's just... Now, sometimes I will pedal an A over that. Now, it might not be true to the record. You just got to realize that a lot of these songs I've played for so many years, so they've kind of evolved a little bit. But if you want to be true to the record, just A to D there. So it's 7, 6, 5. And then you're just going to flatten down that 3rd finger to play a D triad, which again, these are like, it's like playing these big parent chords, A to D like this. We're just going to take 3 notes out of them. And then I go back down to that A chord down here. And then the whole thing starts over. all over again. Da 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 da. Now you can build in da 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 da. So a couple things there. I'm building in on that A chord, just eighth notes. You know, like 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I'm palm muting, and then I'm lifting up that palm mute to just make a crescendo. And then I'll a lot of times play a low E string, just to kind of fill the gap as I get to the riff, you know, so. After we play this riff 2 times, we're going to go to the bridge section, which here we're going to go to just some basic kind of rhythm chords here. This is a D on the 5th fret, 5, 7, 7, 7, starting on the A string. Now a lot of people play it like this. I play it like this. It just feels a lot stronger to me that way. So there's my D. Now this is going to last 2 bars or 8 counts. We'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll go back down to that open position. A, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. Then back up to D. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Then we hit an E5 power chord, which is just an open E string and the 2nd fret of the A string. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. We rest for 2 bars after that first quarter note hit, and then we're going to build in for 2 bars. And that's the same kind of build that we did in between the vocal line, or when the vocal is doing the melody and then we're playing the riff as a response. It's just a 2-bar build with 8th notes, all downs. And you kind of palm mute, and then you open it up. So you just lift off of the strings, and that just gives you a little crescendo. Now, there are some other times in this song where you get a few curveballs. So like in verse 2, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, paying your bills, living, loving. So what happens there is they cut the riff short. So remember in the first verse, and the first time we played this riff, it was like da 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 da. This time what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go straight to the 3-5, 3-5. So it'd be like alimony, alimony, paying your bills, living. So it's sort of an abbreviated riff at times. And then you're going to do the bridge again. And then the bridge also happens over the guitar solo where you play. Now, I am going to make a separate video breaking down that solo, but those are the 2 main sections. So you've got the riff and then the bridge, and then you could add as a 3rd section like that abbreviated riff. Now, one other thing, when you end the song, you play the riff 3 times back to back. So it's like basically... There you go, guys. That's a breakdown of how to play Livin' Lovin' Maid, She's Just a Woman by Led Zeppelin. I hope you got some value out of today's lesson. And for further study, if you want to check out, I've got a free PDF you can get in the description below. It's a book I wrote called Melodic Expressions, and it's all about soloing. If you're interested in getting more into lead playing, you can check that out as my gift to you. Now, you can buy this book on the iTunes bookstore for $15, or you can get it for free in the link below as my gift to you for checking out this video. Stay tuned. I also plan on doing a solo lesson for this song, so stay tuned for that, and I'll link it up when it's finished. Thanks for supporting me here on the channel. Have fun practicing, and we'll see you guys in the next one.